The question that we've been asked to uLaw is, can uLaw help me with my HST or GST filing? The answer is absolutely yes. The most important fundamental to have in uLaw is you should have reconciled both trust and general before you actually generate an HST report. Let's take this example. We're now in the month of October. We're in October 8th. But let's say we want to file our HST for a previous quarter, which ends on September 30th. If you have reconciled your trust in general in uLaw to September the 30th, and you have entered all your expenses and you've done all your invoicing and your revenue out of uLaw, this report here, tax, HST or GST, based on which province you are, would be of great help. So let me do a quarterly report by ending it for the September. So going from July to September, and do a download. And this report, as you will see, will help you quite a bit with the boxes. Okay, so I'm going to open the report, and then I'm going to keep the net filing options here. Now, the most important thing that you need is box 105, box 108, and the net. Okay, and we're going to show you what these three boxes most likely are going to match to this report. Now, if your taxes are very simple, right, and we're assuming you don't have all these other information, it's a very simple business tax, 105 would correspond to this line item here, which is HST that you have received totally, the HST that you've collected in your business. Now, similarly, 108, which is all the ITCs, should be right here. Like this should be, the total amount of HST that you've actually paid, for running the business in that quarter, right? So the quarter is reported here. It's starting from July 1st to September, right? The HST paid, right, which is box 108 is here. Box 105 is here. Now the difference between the two is what box 108 is. In this case, it's when you subtract the two, you owe the government $2,065.11. That means your revenue was far higher than the expenses that you had, it's also a good indicator. If you owe the government, that means you're in a very good profitable state. So again, to summarize, if things were very simple, this should be box 105, this should be box 108, and that should be box 109. Now, once you've finished, filing, you should also enter, or even before filing, you should do that in uLaw as well. You'll say action, transfer, tax remittance, and let me copy the amounts, right? I can just go down and say, hey, that's my HST that I collected, right? Then I go to my HST that I paid, right? I copy it and I put here. And uLaw will actually tell you that taxes owed is that much, and maybe you're writing a check to CRA. You can put that hit and hit the transfer button here so that you complete that into uLaw, and then you go ahead and actually file your taxes. Now, statutory warning is all based on the fact that you have a very simple HST and you entered all the information for HST collected or GST collected and HST or GST paid within uLaw, and you reconcile to that quarter so that all the information in uLaw is all correct.